Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor seems to be a really contentious set, but solely in the context of its price. I'm just going to get this out of the way now before I continue, because obviously the rest of this video isn't going to be housed around the idea that the set is bad because of its price or value. Well, that is pretty much overtly clear, because this set in 2025 is priced at $45, while a previous more comparable set, Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, released in 2021, was issued at a price of $30. I can see why people are frustrated by the incongruent pricing. I mean, even including inflation, Anakin's Jedi Interceptor would only be about $5 more in today's market. I don't really have all that much to comment on in terms of the price. I'm not going to say it's too expensive, nor am I going to address this as a reasonably priced set. That is completely discretionary and is based on what you perceive as this set being worth. Instead, I'm going to distance myself from telling you what I have to say is an objective fact or the most widely accepted opinion, because it's not. What I do think is funny though is reviewers telling you not to purchase this set day one because it is too expensive, but then they also go and purchase the set themselves without even realizing that they are contributing to the very same thing that they are criticizing LEGO and by extension consumers for. Most people won't tell you this, but the reason why a set like this is $45 is because LEGO as a company figured out that this is the highest price consumers are willing to spend on this set. Personally, I bought this set day one at no discount because I found it to be a worthwhile purchase, because it's not often that I'm purchasing a set first party from LEGO. It's always either between the January or August playset releases. I save money in places where I don't purchase filler sets like the Grogu buildable figure or the Starship display sets that I couldn't care less about. With all that being said, I really don't want to drag this video on longer than what it really needs to be. The set is kind of devoid of play features and detail. Yeah, we got a new pad-printed cockpit element in the dark red, as well as some improvements between the structural design of the previous iteration of the Interceptor template from 2021. I guess what I'm trying to say is, there really isn't much to the physical build of the set that can't already be seen in the B-roll footage. The only negative I'd like to point out is that I wish that these wing pieces were printed instead of being sticker decals. But then, who knows how much that would have added on to the end consumer price. Oh yeah, and also, I just really dislike the use of these spring-loaded shooters. No matter how hard they try to make it flush with the build, it still remains either as a major ergonomic nightmare to hold at worst, or a minor eyesore at best. I think the strong suits really is in the minifigs. We've received a never-before-seen Season 3 Ahsoka with printed mini legs. This is easily the best figure in the set. I saw the product renders and photography of this set, and for some reason I actually just really disliked the Leku mold until I recently had the figure in person. Aside from that, we got a modernized R7A7 in a newer design template that feels less blotchy and more put together than its Clone Wars predecessor from the 2000s. Aside from that, we also received a proper Season 3 Anakin. Normally I'd be fatigued by the amount of Anakin variants that we've received, but I think it's a bit refreshing to see an Anakin without burn marks or battle scars like we did in the Jedi Interceptor entry from 2021. Overall, I wouldn't say the set is overtly offensive or rife with controversy. I just think with time it's going to become a pretty forgettable set, aside from the well-needed Season 3 Ahsoka minifigure. My sentiment on the price still remains the same. If you're comfortable with purchasing this set at retail, I'd say go for it. But I assume because you are sort of seeking out reviews for this set, there isn't really anything I can say to change your mind about it. It's very much a no-frills kit. What you see is what you're getting. Anyways, that's really all I have for now. I'll see you guys in the next one.